Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name's Doodles. Now, this is a update video because you may have noticed over the last couple of weeks I've not uploaded any videos. I've not uploaded a video since February the 1st, and considering January was such a busy month of videos, I think there was 15 or more videos uploaded in January, and then obviously February the 1st I uploaded my last video and then nothing, so I thought I had to do an update video to let you guys know what was going on. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I have been super busy with my uni assignments. A lot of you guys will know that I'm a music student with Point Blank Music School, studying music production and business. And every 6 weeks approximately, there is new assignments to hand in, and the latest ones got submitted last night. In fact, the last one got submitted approximately 80 minutes before the deadline hit. So yeah, I was kind of pushed for time, but they were pretty difficult assignments, and especially over the last week or so, they have had to command most of my attention. One of the assignments was an essay about copyright law, which was a lot of fun to do, a lot of fun to explore, but there was a lot of stuff to do. And then the other one, I had to mix a EDM song in Logic, which was actually the first time I've ever mixed a dance song before. As you guys will know, I'm a rock guitarist. I play in a rock band, and everything I do on this channel generally relates to guitar, rock, metal, punk, all that sort of stuff. And I also use Windows and Reaper as my DAW to record a mixing, and I had to mix a dance song in Logic on a Mac. So that's a pretty big contrast to what I'm normally used to. A rock musician who mixes on Windows and Reaper had to mix a dance song on Logic and a Mac. So yeah, it was pretty difficult, but overall I've got to say I'm really impressed with the mix that I did. It's not probably industry standard mix, but I've got to say I was rather impressed by it, and I was very happy with the results. It was a song called You're Like Drugs by an artist called Christian Oshie, I think is how you may say the name. You can go check it out. You can go check out the song itself. Not my mix, because I didn't do the mix for the song. The song has already been out for a few years, just we were given the stems to create the song, create our own mix. But it's called You're Like Drugs Retail Park Remix, and you can find it on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff like that. And I had to create my own mix of it, not replicate the mix, just create my own mix of it. And I've got to say I did a pretty damn good job, if I do say so myself. So fingers crossed the marks show that as well, and I get hopefully a half decent mark.
I got a hip rush from a hot dog. You're like drugs, you're like drugs. I got a hip rush from a hot dog. You're like drugs, you're like
But now that's done, I've got a little bit of grace before I have to get started with the next assignments, which are going to be even bigger and even harder. But I've got a lot of stuff planned. It hasn't been because I've got no videos to do that I haven't made videos. It's because I haven't had the time to make videos. But on top of the assignments, also around the same time, my gaming channel was restored with its monetization. A lot of you guys may know, some of you guys may not know, that before this channel, before I started doing music on YouTube, I did gaming on YouTube about a year or so before I started doing music on YouTube under the name Starting Oblivion 903. And then when I did the whole Doodles thing, I rebranded it as Doodles Plays Games. It was going to be my secondary gaming channel. That was a nice kill. That was a nice kill there. And there was some issue with it, and I lost monetization for it. Not because I did anything wrong, it was a fault of my own. I did something to the AdSense account, I messed it up. Monetization got disabled, so I basically couldn't monetize the videos anymore. So the channel pretty much went dead for about 18 months. And then some of you guys may know as well, I've been streaming on Twitch since about October. But I thought, I wonder if I can get this gaming channel back sorted, because it makes sense to just do everything on YouTube rather than having Twitch as well. So I managed to do that. I managed to figure it out. I managed to get monetization back. So over the last week or so, I was spending a lot of time getting the channel back sorted again, and then starting to make some content for it, get back in the swing of it. So I've been making content on the gaming channel, just haven't been able to dedicate the time to do it on this channel, because obviously these videos take a lot longer than just playing a game for half an hour. So now that the assignment's done, I've got a lot of stuff planned. I've got some reviews coming up. I've got the Brent Hines signature amp from Orange coming up. I'm waiting for Orange to get a unit back so they can ship it out to me. I'm also doing a review of a product called Sticky Tunes. They are a visual aid designed to help guitarists learn scales, chords, all that stuff like that. There's going to be videos on my channel very soon of them. I'll also leave a link down below in the description box if you want to go and check them out, because I think they'll really help a lot of people out. They're going to help me out, because I don't know a lot of chords, I don't know a lot of scales when it comes to guitars, or if I learn them, when I'm playing, I don't automatically think, oh yeah, this will be a perfect point for a G Mixolydian phrase, and this is the notes that you play. Like, I don't know. I can tell you the notes of a minor pentatonic scale off by heart. That's about it. My music theory knowledge is pretty much limited, so these are really, really going to help us out. So there's going to be a review of them coming very, very soon. If you want to check them out prior, a link will be down below in the description box. And also, you guys may know that I started a podcast recently with my Russian brother from another mother, Daniel Leonov. You've seen him on this channel before, most recently on our Back in the USA cover by Green Day, my band Battle Square 1 covered Back in the USA, and Dan played bass on it. And now we have a podcast together called the Miscast Podcast, which is pretty much what a lot of my stuff is branded as, Miscast. We've got our own record label. I'm starting my own record label. I officially starting a record label called Miscast Records, and then the Miscast Podcast is another feather in the bow, so to speak. So we've got that coming up, and I've got a huge interview on the podcast coming up, and that is Mike, one of the guitarists from the band Devil Driver. You guys probably know Devil Driver. They were signed to Roadrunner Records and now signed to Napalm alongside Alter Bridge. They were previously signed to Roadrunner alongside bands like Slipknot, Trivium, Stone Sour, Nickelback, just to name a few. Roadrunner were pretty damn big record label, and Napalm are pretty damn big too. And I've got an interview coming up with Mike from Devil Drive. It's going to be absolutely huge, and I cannot wait to do that one. Me and Mike have been talking the last few weeks, and he's a really cool guy. We've really got on, and we can't wait to do his interview, and I hope you guys will go and check it out. And then speaking of my band Battle Square 1, we've got a lot of stuff in store. We're doing a new cover. As you know, we do covers every now and then. We've got a new cover, a new pop punk cover, but it's not a pop punk song that we're covering. It's actually a really old pop song, like over 50 years old pop song. We are making it into a pop punk song, and it works really well, and we're so excited to get that filmed, get that recorded, and get that shown to you guys. I think you guys will really, really dig it. And on top of that, we are also writing our second album. We released our debut EP Behind Closed Doors in December. We are now writing album number 2, and obviously we're hard at work doing that. It's a lot of work, but we're so excited for it, and we hope you guys would dig it. And we're also planning album number 3, album number 4, and even beyond that. We have a lot of stuff mapped out, and we have to get the time, we have to get everything down so we can give it to you guys. We are so excited to bring you all this new music, and I hope you guys are just excited about listening to it. And speaking of that, we are also working on a massive project, probably the biggest project that we've done so far, and I think you guys are really, really going to dig this one. We've been keeping it quiet recently. We've had little hints already before we made it.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.